Hi my loves, welcome back to my channel. How you doing my loves? I got ready and then Nipa took the lights and I was like, okay, reality of being a Nigerian and being a content creator in Nigeria. Nipa does not work with your schedule. Today is September 1st and I'm actually excited. I woke up this morning feeling a little bit down, but then I had to pick myself back up like this September. Wake up, it's the first of the month. I actually wanted to show you guys my book collection, and that's because I've been wanting to show someone or like explain my book collection to someone. And these are them. I don't have so much right now. I'm still collecting, okay? In my 23 years of life, this is the books I've collected. Though I've collected more than this. Some of these lost along the way. I'm going to just like tell you guys the details of the book, when I got them, how I felt about the book, and the kind of books I'm hoping to collect in the future. Okay, I just finished taking some thumbnails. Okay, so we're going to start them in order of from the smallest here, from the very top most downwards. So I feel like that's a good start. We're starting off with this book called How Successful People Think. How Successful People Think by John C. Maxwell. And this book is not mine. I'm not starting off strong. This is a book I exchanged with my friend Ify. So Ify, if you are watching this video, please return my Smart Women, Smart Money. I don't know, Smart Women Money something something. It's like it was a movie on Netflix too. I didn't watch the movie on Netflix, but I enjoyed the book. So and I learned a lot of things from that book. I'll leave the book on the screen so that you guys can see. The book was amazing. So I'm enjoying this book. I come back to also like reread some certain key points and take notes. But my favorite chapter in this book was then learn from reflective thinking, and that's because I could relate to, because this was something that I was even doing unconsciously, where I go back to like past scenario and I reflect on them, get what I can learn, remove myself from that situation, and then get what I can learn from it. It also helps me to make decisions for the future. So just even seeing it there, I'll learn deeper about reflective thinking and how to reflect properly and gain value from reflecting. So that's why I said the book is all about thinking. This book for me was a 6/10. For that smart money woman, I'll rate the book a 9/10. The next book on my list, I thrifted this book. The book is Twins Candal by Fiona Brand, and I've had this book for I think almost 2 years now. I could not go halfway through this book because this book was cringy for me. It was too cringy. Two twins that were trying to get one guy. Like, are you mad? Why the two of you falling for one guy? Are both of you crazy? I don't like that. I don't conflict of interest. Like, who do I now support? Is it your other twin or this other twin? The first twin did not like the guy at first, so she now sent her other twin to disguise and go for the date. So that one ended up falling in love with him, and then that other one did not fall in love with him before. But after I started falling in love with him, she now started falling in love with him. Why did two of you mad and confused? I told you okay. I give the book 6/10 because I feel like there might have been a plot twist, but I did not stay long enough. But this, ooh la la. On to the next book. I got so excited. I wanted to talk about this book by Bella Francis. It's called Redeemed by Her Innocence. This one, the guy that you guys can see in the picture was a CEO. His ex-wife was an way older woman. His ex-wife and his father were now running shows behind his back, and then they were also doing drugs and some mafia shit behind his back too. And then his ex-wife died. All the bad things that she was doing now came on him because he was like the next king, the husband. So all her like bad shit caught up with him, and then his father was now trying to kill him, and he was going through a lot. And then this girl, this beautiful girl here, she was a fashion designer. She does bridal dresses, yeah, bridal gowns and everything. And she was looking for someone who wants to invest in her business because she went through a very, very tough heartbreak. And girl, we can relate when we go through a very tough heartbreak. And so her business crashed because she went through a very hard breakup, and she needed to save her business, and she needed investors. And it happened that this guy here was now kind of associated with the hotel management of a sponsor that she knows. So she wanted the guy to sponsor her, but the guy could not sponsor her. But the guy instead could mentor her and then connect her to people. And then along the line, the both of them fell in love, and she was a virgin. She didn't want the guy to know that she was a virgin, and the guy took her virginity, and she didn't even tell the guy she was a virgin. The guy was wild, like, oh my God, so tight, so pussy, so tight. But so he just loved her, and yeah, it was so crazy. And the guy had money, he flew her out. So yeah, it was given. I loved it. So this book was 9/10. So I like it. Now this next book is 100/10. So now this book, I don't know how long it's going to take me to finish this book. Probably like 3 more years, I don't know. But this book is special to me. And it's a book that I come to, I read, I try to read, as often as I can. I enjoy reading it because you can learn a lot from this book. When you read, you always get to pinpoint something. So you find a use of that word and like the words in the book. So yeah, this book is special. It's a spiritual book, obviously. With everything I've said, you should know that it's a spiritual book. So it's the Bible. Yeah, so this my Bible. I read the Good News Bible, you guys, because I cannot be reading King James. I'm sorry. What art thou doest thee? Why? How? No. I don't know. Ever since I was a little kid, ever since I started reading the Bible, ever since my parents bought me the Bible, I've always chosen Good News Bible. So anyways, this book, obviously, if I were to rate it, there's no rating. It has broken the scale. Yeah. The next book is called Practicing the Power of Now. Oh my God, this book has saved my life, truly. I bought this book when I was going through one of the worst heartbreaks of my life. It's a spiritual enlightenment book, and it's not only based on Christianity. There are some other like hints of other beliefs and religions. From what I can remember, because this book has been a while since I read it, it's a book about also like meditation practice, how to be conscious, how to be present, how to leave your head mostly. And when I got this book, it helped me leave my head. It helped me, be conscious and stay present and be, awake and be conscious. If you're not spiritually awakened, you might not understand this book because it's very, very spiritual, not just in the sense of religion. It's spiritual in other aspects of life. But this book for me, a 9.5/10. So on to the next book. We have a summer in Sonoma. Let me just rate this book first. 10/10. It was romance, but it was sweet romance. I loved it. A Summer in Sonoma by Robin Carr. Amazing book. It's a lot to read. It was a romance story of four friends, of 4 different friends. So each of those 4 ladies had like 4 different romance stories going on. So that's why it's quite a lot. But it was amazing. It was an amazing read. I remember when I got to the end of this book, I was like, oh. So there are 4 friends: Cassie, Julie, Matty, and Beth. Okay, Cassie now was the main girl in the book. She hadn't found love. She desperately was looking for love. Yeah, she met a guy, and then the guy checked off everything in her books. The guy was working, he was a dentist, so he was making good money, he was good, only for her to, enter the man's car and to drive home after a date, and the man tried to rape her. So while she was struggling, the man noticed that the car was moving, aggressively, and then he saw from the window that it was a man and a woman, and the guy was trying to overtake the woman. So he was a big man, so he was able to punch through the glass and rescue the girl. So he fell in love with the girl, obviously, it's cliche. But the girl at that point was like, nah, I'm done with men. This is the highlight for me. This guy was coming along, and then their love story just clicked, and they fell in love, and it was so nice. And the guy was also rich, so yeah. But the four friends, they made good for them. They all found like happiness at the end of the day, and it just made me happy. It was a good read, It just made me happy. Yeah. My battery is about to die, so I'll see you guys later. But let me just talk about this last one first before we still have this amount to go through. Wow. So this last book, I got this from the roadside. I remember on my sister's. I have the vlog safe where I showed. Yeah, I have a vlog where I showed when I got this video. I'll leave it here. When I got this book, I'll leave it here. I'll leave it on the screen so that you guys can watch it out. The book is called Still Like an Artist. Still Like an Artist. It's all about creativity, how to be creative, how to learn from someone else's creativity. Even if you want to copy someone, do it like an artist. It was you learning how to be creative, how to see something and recreate it, steal somebody's idea, but add your own touch and then make it better. Everything 6/10. I did not agree with a lot of things that they stated in this book, but I was able to learn one or two from it. Not everything you're going to agree with. What matters is you taking what you can learn and then leaving the rest. It was a good read. I read it under like a day or two on my sister's graduation. So anyways, my loves, we're going to take a short break because number one, my mouth is... I'm tired of talking. And I feel like I might wait a bit to see if they'll bring the lights and then we'll continue. So far, I hope you're enjoying this video. So anyways, we would continue